Hello, in this video I am going to show you how to register for an eBay developer account and then show you how you can access an eBay API. So what we'll look at is some of the documentation and then I'll give you a run through on how I actually registered for my developer account and API keys. Okay, so the purpose of this video is to stop anybody getting overawed by this process. I've spent a bit of time going through it, so hopefully you won't have to go through the same pain that I've gone through. As you can see, 5,000 or 10,000 API calls a day is fairly typical, so if that suits your needs, then this may be of use to you. We'll look at the authorization and authentication in a minute. We've got the OAuth documentation here, and yeah, what you need to do is you need to register for a key, and then with the key you make a request for an authorization code. You get the authorization code back, you exchange that for an access token. Once you get the access token, then you can make your API request and hopefully get a successful response. Don't worry about that too much for the time being. What I'm here to show you is some of the background work that you'll need to do, and hopefully allay some of your fears with regard to how complex it is. So what I'll show you shortly is actually a video of me going through some of these steps, and yeah, don't panic, it's not as bad as it may look. Just follow the next steps that I'm going to show in the video. There's about 1 day, maybe a day and a half wait between registering for your developer account and actually being approved, but that's not a problem unless you're in a hurry. So yeah, without further ado, let's get away from this documentation and actually see some practical steps on how you register and then how you actually use the keys or obtain the keys ready to use them with hopefully some Python code. So yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, so let's try and create our eBay API key sets. For your application to run in the sandbox or production environment, it needs to have the appropriate key set for that environment. Sign into your eBay Developers Program account, go to the application keys page. Under either sandbox or production, click Create a Key Set. Important, before you can use your production key set, you must subscribe to or opt out of eBay Marketplace account deletion closure notifications. If you see your key set is currently disabled message, click a link in the message to begin the compliance process. Well, let's go there and September the 1st, September. Okay, anything over HTTP will fail. So opt out. This is not easy, is it? Okay. All we want to do is get a key Python underscore 360. Confirm the primary contact for this account. Good. And create production key set. Same again, I guess. Sandbox Python. Okay, so comply with marketplace deletion account closure notification. Basically, I just have to comply and say how I want to receive the event notifications. Okay, so I have to specify an email. So essentially, we are setting up OAuth, which is to get authorized to access the eBay API. The second thing is we must handle this event notification opt-out exemption thing. So two things really, setting up OAuth and then handling the exemption. So yeah, two things to remember. So Sandbox is okay. Get a token, get a user token here. As you can see, you do have to put in your legal address and your telephone number here to register. Okay, so you most likely want to drag that slider across, exempted from marketplace account deletion. That will be the simplest way to progress. So I think the main thing that eBay want you to do here is actually just confirm that you don't store data and you agree to their agreement. So what you need to do here is you just need to scroll down once you've exempted from Marketplace. Scroll down, OAuth, new security, and then sign into production, and then click Go. And it's the green tick you want to see here for OAuth enabled. And once that's enabled, you're good to go. The sign-in branding is optional, but you can add an image just so that you can have a logo. And agree and continue, and then save branding. So you only actually need to do this if you want to allow another developer to use your account and work on your behalf. So as a developer, this is where you can come in and test different APIs. The API Explorer allows you to explore different endpoints. You need to paste in your token. If you're testing production environment, you need to paste in your production token. Make sure of that. And also you do need to use OAuth. And you can see there the radio button actually defaults to auth n auth. So OAuth, just clicking there now, and then scroll down, and you just want to execute, and hopefully you will get a response 200. If you don't, then check your keys. Check you've used the right key for the right environment. Check you've made a correct request. Hopefully you'll get 200 response like this. Hopefully that gave you some tips on how to register for a developer account and get your API keys and test them. Next, I'm just going to do some browsing, and I will show you how to do some more tests, some more documentation, and look at the SDK on GitHub. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, comment, all the usual stuff that all the eBayers, YouTubers say. So yeah, see you next time.